One of the disadvantages of sports cars that prevent them from being comfortable daily drivers is the lack of cargo space with the inevitable grocery shopping. But there is a breed of performance automobiles that still delivers in this regard, and these are hot hatchbacks. In this episode of Automotive Territory Daily News, we'll be exploring the most recent additions to this class, higher horsepower yield, new advanced sports equipment, and even more aggressive exterior designs. This is what the newcomers are all about. Subscribe to our channel to get notifications about the latest videos, and let's start the engines. Ford Focus ST. The new generation of the Ford Focus ST hatchback arrives for the 2020 model year with a number of massive changes. The vehicle is now built on the Ford's C2 architecture, fitted with a larger 2.3-liter petrol engine. It is equipped with anti-lag technology for better throttle response, delivering 276 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. The 187 horsepower 2.0-liter diesel is optional. For the first time, the Ford ST now offers two transmission options, a 6-speed manual and a 7-speed adaptive automatic. Despite the same front-wheel drive layout adopted from the third generation, the new Ford ST comes with electronic limited-slip differential and continuously controlled damping technologies that improve traction and handling. There are also three standard driving modes: slippery wet, normal, and sport. How would you like to learn about the newcomers within other classes of automobiles? Consider checking out our playlists for the 2019 and 2020 car models. The links are waiting for you in the description. Let's keep going. VW Golf GTI TCR. The new version of the company's Golf GTI model was inspired by the race car of the same name, and it is planned to hit the market in 2019. The new GTI TCR is a street-legal and track-capable hot hatch that is claimed to become the fastest and the most powerful front-wheel drive Golf produced to date. The car is powered by a 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder that is tuned to output 290 horses and 280 pound-feet of torque. This results in 0 to 60 acceleration of 5.6 seconds and the top speed of 155 miles per hour, which can be increased to 162 as an option. The engine is paired with a 7-speed DSG as a standard, but unfortunately, there is no manual gearbox available. Mercedes-AMG A35. One of the Mercedes cars that the American market should feel sorry for not getting in 2019 is undoubtedly the all-new AMG A35 4MATIC hot hatch. The exterior design offers AMG's signature grille, 18-inch alloy wheels, a sporty-looking rear bumper, plus a proper roof spoiler and big exhaust pipes. On the inside, you will recognize the performance-oriented interior, but the new model gets an up-to-date infotainment system, revised bucket seats finished in leather, and the latest AMG steering wheel. The drivetrain is a 2.0-liter four-cylinder with a new turbocharger unit that outputs 306 horses. It is mated to a 7-speed automatic gearbox and a 4MATIC all-wheel drive that is standard, sends power to the front wheels, but can distribute power evenly between the front and rear axles when needed. Mini John Cooper Works GP. Since the Mini Cooper has just recently received a facelift, it is high time for the release of a John Cooper Works limited edition modification. The model is expected to be produced in 2020 and will be based on the GP design concept, with only 3,000 units planned for the production. BMW has already announced that the new hot hatch will be powered by a 4-cylinder 300 horsepower engine with the Mini twin-power turbo technology. The body incorporates lightweight materials to keep the high power-to-weight ratio, and lots of attention is paid to the aerodynamics. Exciting news is that the newcomer will keep the concept's front and rear aprons, as well as the large roof-mounted spoiler. Hyundai i30 Fastback N. There is no denying that the fastback version of the i30N is almost identical to its pure hatchback sibling that was introduced in 2018. However, it opens a whole new niche of affordable performance automobiles that gives an alternative to both sedan and hatchback fans. This Hyundai is powered by a 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine with two levels of output, 250 and 275 horsepower depending on the chosen package. The power is transferred to the front wheels via an exclusive manual 6-speed transmission. This Hyundai gets rigid chassis and electronically controlled suspension, as well as 5 engine and transmission driving mode settings. Toyota Yaris by Gazoo Racing. The recently formed division of Toyota, named Gazoo Racing Meister of the Nürburgring, has got to some serious work, and their first production charged model is the tiny Yaris that has been reinvented into a true hot hatch. Its 1.8-liter engine is supercharged to deliver 210 horsepower that are transmitted to the front wheels via a 6-speed manual transmission and a Torsen limited slip differential. Toyota claims that this Yaris has the best-in-class acceleration, which stands at 6.2 seconds 0 to 60, and the top speed reaches decent 144 miles per hour. Despite its huge price tag equivalent to $35,000, the new limited edition Yaris GRMN has already been sold out. Hyundai Veloster Turbo R-Spec. Even though the original Veloster that has been around since 2011 had the distinguishable quirky look of a hot hatch, it drastically lacked performance to back it up. The second generation that is arriving in 2019 is here to fix this mistake and reinvent the model altogether into a proper performer it was originally meant to be. The Veloster Turbo brings in the same toolkit as the Elantra GT, which is a 201 horsepower 1.6-liter inline-4 turbo with 195 pound-feet of torque. The Turbo R-Spec edition throws in the mix a B&M shifter to the standard 6-speed manual transmission, a set of Michelin Pilot Sport 4 tires, tuned damper rates, and more aggressive exhaust. Renault Megane RS Trophy. Even though the hot hatch class has been sinking lately, it's been getting more competitive at the same time. To compete with the current class leaders, Renault upgraded their top-notch Megane RS with the Trophy modification for the 2019. Fitted with a 1.8-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine, the car now sports the top speed of 162 miles per hour and up to 310 pound-feet of torque, sprinting from 0 to 60 in 5.7 seconds. The power output of the automobile equals to 300 horses and features a 20 horsepower increase compared to the standard RS model. In addition, the Trophy gets 4-control 4-wheel steering, stiffer shocks and springs, Brembo brakes, plus lighter wheels and racecar racing-style seats. Kia Ceed GT. Right off the bat, I would like to mention that this hatchback is not that hot, but rather a warm representative of the class for those seeking a dynamic driving experience without overwhelming aggression. The 1.6-liter turbo engine produces 204 horsepower and 195 pound-feet of torque, which is good enough for 7.2 seconds 0 to 60 mph and 143 miles per hour top speed. The standard transmission is a 6-speed manual and the 7-speed dual clutch is optional. The car's suspension was lowered by 5 mm to lower the center of gravity. and the front shocks are now stiffer to improve cornering. The sportiness of the Ceed GT is highlighted by the red color, which is present within the exterior accents as well as on the inside. Would you say that hot hatchbacks are living their last days due to the dominance of crossovers? How would you feel if your favorite models were discontinued? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do not leave before reviewing the playlists displayed on the screen, and subscribe to our channel. You've been watching Automotive Territory Daily News. Come back soon!